welcome to Mind Booster Motivation. The power of building meaningful relationships is what we're going to talk about. I'm your host. My name is George. Welcome back to Mind Booster Motivation free life coaching training session. So I'm so excited to be with you to continue our journey of personal growth and empowerment. This is what we're doing. In today's episode, we are diving into a topic that often underestimated but profoundly impactful: the power of building meaningful relationships, or you connect with others and can greatly influence your personal and professional growth. As a disclaimer, let me tell you that My Booster Motivation is a platform. We are live on YouTube, we got a podcast, and we deliver informative and engaging content with the objective of fostering and development awareness among our audience. To clarify that we are not licensed financial advisor, and our content do not endorse any financial decision making or investment or related activities. We are providing content that will develop awareness in you and help you take wise decisions. That's all we do. Without further ado, let's dive into the topic: the impact of relationship on personal growth. This is what we will talk about today. Let's begin by exploring how meaningful relationship can fuel your personal growth. Or do people surrender yourself will affect your mindset, your goals, and overall your well-being. If you are just jump here, you are watching My Booster Motivation. My name is Josh, aka EG, and we are very delighting to have you. If you come for the first time, you're not subscribed yet, it's good to hit the subscribe button that you can have a notice, a reminder to let you know anytime we go live. Let's get into this episode. If you're not a subscriber, do it right now. When we're exploring the meaningful relationships, how this can fuel our personal growth, it's important that you understand you must sort out the type of people you will have in one of you, because a toxic social environment, a toxic relationship with other people in one of you might have and will have a negative impact in your life. And as a matter of fact, a positive and meaningful relationship with people in one of you, people who have positive vibration, will have a positive impact into your life. Before we go deeper, I want you to pay attention to who is surrender you, who is your immediate circle, who is part of your inner circle, who is the person that you encounter every day, you're gathering every day. Who are these people that you are sharing ideas, information every day? This is important that you find people that is in tune with what you intend to do, that can help you grow personally, emotionally. Your well-being overall is depending the type of relationship you share with people in one of you. Concept of circle of influence. This is what we are talking about. You have to understand that you need to create a cycle of influence. It is the whole of your life. Your life balance, your life well-being depend on your circle of influence. So let's get in depth into the concept of the cycle of influence. Okay, it's a popular idea in personal development and leadership. So many people use it, do not understand it. And then let me tell you that the concept of circle of influence, it's refer to the idea that there are aspects of your life and circumstances you have to control. These aspects make up your inner circle. This inner circle represents the thing you can directly influence or change: thought and action, decision and behavior. Let me break it down for you. If I try to break it down, the concept and its role in your life, let's say inner circle or outer circle. Okay, it's the two concepts that I want you to be aware of: inner circle, outer circle. Your cycle of influence consists of inner cycle and outer cycle. The inner cycle represents things within your control. Your inner cycle represents things within your control, while the outer cycle includes things you cannot control or have limited control over. Inner cycle, things you can control, and outer cycle, things you cannot control or you have limited control over. As a outer circle can be external event or other people action or global situation, like what is happening nowadays between Hamas and Israel. You have to focus on energy to be able to control your inner circle or your outer circle. To be able to use your circle of influence, you must be able to control your inner circle and your outer circle. How you can do that? It's by focus by using focus and energy. Why I say that? The concept of emphasis, the importance of focusing on your time, energy, and effort on your inner circle, whether you have control and can make a difference. It suggests that worrying about spending energy on things outside your control or out of the cycle, it's often unproductive and can lead to frustration. So focus and energy, you focus on things that you have control over. You not focus on things that is out of your control. If you're doing that, you will waste your energy and that will create frustration. I want you to understand that the first maneuver, the first way you can use to control your inner circle and outer circle is focus on things that you can control, that is dependable in your action and your reaction. You can control of that, and do not pay attention or focus or put your energy in things that you cannot control, that is out your outer circle. If you do that, you will have a positive balanced life with less frustration or without frustration at all. When you do that, what you will develop what's so-called personal responsibility, because the cycle of influence encourages taking personal responsibility for your life and the choice you make. Let me repeat for you: the circle of influence encourage the individual taking personal responsibility for his life or her life and the choice him or she will make. It suggests that you have the power to shape your own destiny through your decision and action with your inner circle. If you do not understand the concept of inner circle, the circle of influence, you will not understand you have an inner circle and outer circle. Now, when you understand that you have to focus on your energy, work on your focus and your energy to do not wasting and focus on things that you can control and do not pay attention on things that you cannot control, because the outcome of these things is not dependable of you. That can happen at any time. So you will focus on developing your personal responsibility. That means you create your inner circle with people that can help you take responsibility for your life. That's means first and foremost, you take responsibility for your life. That means the action that you are taking, if they bring positive outcome or negative outcome, you have to take responsibility. This is my action, and I take responsibility for them. And then when you do that, you will suggest that you have the power to shape your own destiny. Because if you do something that is negative, that the outcome is negative, you take responsibility for that, you will have to work to make it to make the correction, the adjustment possible to make it become better and better. So that's give you exactly the possibility of improvement when you do that. Personal responsibility, very important. If you understand the concept of personal responsibility, you will jump straight to stress reduction. Remember, focus, energy, limited frustration, and you take responsibility. Now you will have a pathway to reduce any type of stress that you might bring to you. Let's say, or you understand the concept of stress reduction. By focus on your cycle of influence, you can reduce stress and anxiety. When you recognize that you cannot control everything, it's become easier to let go of concerns that are beyond your control and concentrate on what you can change. Guys, you cannot be a know at all. You cannot win in every aspect. You cannot control everything. You have to let something go. You have to say, okay, for now, I'm not doing that. I'm focusing on that. So you have to use these by focusing on your cycle, and especially your inner cycle. Okay, you do not focus on your outer cycle. You will work on stress reduction mode, and that will make you understand and make you recognize that you cannot control everything. Nobody can control everything. Okay, it's become easier to let go the concern about things you cannot control and focus on things you can control. And when you do that, you will be able to operate some change. Okay, now how can you expanding your your circle. This is the key. Okay, now you understand the concept of circle of influence, inner circle, outer circle, focusing and reducing stress. Now, how can you expand your circle? Let me tell you guys. Over time, your circle of influence can expand as you develop new skills and knowledge. What I mean by new skill and knowledge and resources. What I mean by that, what may have been in your outer circle can move into your inner circle as you gain more control or influence over it. What does that mean? You might be in the beginning have some stuff you could not control in your outer circle. Now, because you work on an inner circle and you grow, you will be able to now control certain things that was in your outer circle because you gain influence, you gain experience in managing stuff, and now you can handle some of the stuff that used to be in your outer circle. For instance, might be in the beginning you cannot deal with stress, you cannot deal with toxic people, so you've been working and you put them outside. Now you develop a capacity, a level of understanding of self-control. Okay, you are aware of who you are, and nothing, nobody in can say nothing that will affect your balance. Now you can sit in a place or work in a workplace or do some business partnering with somebody who is toxic, but you already know that person is toxic and you know yourself, and you got self-control. You will be able to take control of these situation, and you will be able to master this situation and move yourself forward. So let's go to this level. So doesn't mean if something is out of your control, it's your in your out control circle of influence, doesn't mean that in the future, when you grow as a human being, when you have a better understanding on what you're doing, you will not be able to handle some stuff that you couldn't handle before, right? So now, when you understand that, you will work on goal achievement. Why? Because achieving personal and professional goals often involves identify what within your circle of influence and taking steps to expand it by setting specific achievable goals and focusing on them. You can gradually increase your cycle of influence. So you have to understand all these process will bring you to goal achievement, and achieving personal goals will be possible when you identify within, okay, yourself of your circle of influence and taking steps to expand it. Okay, you have to set specific goals, okay, big goals, small goals, long-term goals, short goals, etc., and immediate goals. So when you start working on that, you will grow your circle of influence, and you will internalize the concept of controlling your circle of influence, and you will internalize everything with goal achievement. So if you follow me from the beginning, okay, and you are here and you still follow me, okay, that's mean you are you understand the importance of this process and the importance of your personal growth, or you develop your level of awareness to move yourself to the next level. So you understand all I explaining from the beginning to now, or to go your circle of influence. So now you are at a level that you have some goals. You must follow up with the goals and achieve your goals. What this process become leadership and influence, because if you've been able to do that with yourself, so okay, that means you lead yourself within, and when you lead yourself within, you will be able to lead yourself out in. That means you will be able to lead other people. That's mean you will be able to influence others. So that's exactly what leadership is about. Okay, In a leadership context, understand your circle of influence is crucial. You cannot be a leader if you do not understand how to control your circle of influence. Effective leaders focus on the aspect they control. Uh, Effective leaders focus on aspect of control, the circle of influence. They inspire others, okay, to take action within their own circles and work together to achieve common goals. So when you understand this concept and you will be able to have goals and achieve goals, when only you will achieve them for yourself, you will achieve them and the social environment where you work in your work environment, in your social environment, in your community. When you do that, you will automatically step, okay, on the on a step, or you will automatically have the art of a leader, and you will find people, followers that will follow you and that will seeking for your leadership, and you will be able to work with them and help them achieve their goals or your common goals or the company common goals, and they will work under your influence, they will work under your leadership, and you will be able to work together with them, make them achieve what the group or the company want to achieve, and at the same time they will achieve their personal goals. They will grow as well as leaders, because if they can work with you, they can have a job, they can have some money, and they will be able to lead the family and be the leader in the family, being the breadwinner for the wife, for the kids, etc. By associate your leadership and influence, by following all the principles that we put ahead, you will be able to move forward in the circle of influence. You control your circle of influence. You develop leadership. At the end, and by the way, you will be able to help other people to develop other leadership in their personal life. So this is very interesting what we were talking about. We give you a blueprint about where are you grow from what we so call personal leadership. Okay, we explain to you everything about the power of building meaningful relationship by controlling your circle of influence. So now we are at a point that we give you all the meaning, all the things that you should do to move yourself forward. Okay, by controlling your inner, your outer circle, and by have your goal achievement by developing leadership and influence. So now we have to say in summary, your circle of influence is a matter of framework that helps you distinguish in what you cannot, what you can and what you cannot. It encourages you it encourages you to develop your personal, to take personal responsibility, reduce your stress, empower you to take action in area where you can make a difference by focusing in your inner circle, okay, and gradually expand it, you that you can work on toward your personal growth and goal achievement and positive change in your life. So a positive, it can be for you to control these things. If you understand that, you will have a much, much, much better and different life. So my name is Andrew, aka EG. You are watching my Booster Motivation. I just give you a free life coaching training session. Everything is free. You don't have to pay. You have to only subscribe and share this video. And if you want, we got some super chat, super stickers. If you want to patronize this type of event, you are free to do that, but you are not mandated to do that. My name is Andrew, aka. I will see you on the next live coaching training session. For the time being, I wish you to have the most beautiful day that you can, the most beautiful day that can be, and to be there in the next live coaching training session. Thank you for watching.